And welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be like a second part to the video I just did. What did I title it? I titled it Spicy Southern Fried Vegan Style Chicken. Okay, so now y'all saw me make my sandwich, and here's my sandwich right here, as you can see. Okay, I haven't even eaten it yet. I just hooked it up. I toasted some good seed organic bread, slightly toasted, not too much. I don't like my bread dark toasted. Okay, I added a couple of little slices of pickles, cherry tomatoes, and some spring mix lettuce. So we got a little kale, a little spinach, a little everything going on here, arugula, everything. So let's try it out. And I added some organic mayo plus some Russian salad dressing. Mmm. It's amazing how much it tastes like chicken. It is absolutely slamming. Y'all can't believe it. I'm shocked right now. Excuse me. Because like I told y'all, this is my first time doing this vegan fried chicken with the vital wheat gluten. Although I do not advocate using anything with gluten in it. I just wanted to take a little time out to do this video right here, a little short video. It's just so good, y'all. You gotta try this, man. It's so good. Oh my God. But I'm going to look for the substitute, gluten-free, vital wheat gluten. Okay. So I wanted to do this little video only because I want to take a little time out, because although I'm using the vital wheat gluten, like I said, I do not advocate using anything with gluten in it. So if you can get the substitute, or if you can just do without it, do that, because I'm going to look for the substitute. This will not be something I will be doing on a regular, as I said. Also, I know that there are so many skeptics out there. I have family members, and I told them that I was a vegan, and they basically said, no more meat, no more shrimp, because I love shrimp. Oh my God, I'm a shrimp baby. Since I was a little girl, shrimp baby, love shrimp. Okay, my mother will tell you that. But I basically said, nah, and I love fish. I ate more fish than anything, really. Okay, salmon, swai, catfish. Okay, I love fish, all right? And so they pointed that out to me, and I was like, well, yeah, I'm going to miss it. It's going to be a little tough, but there's so many substitutes out here. And eventually my plan is to go complete raw vegan diet. Raw vegan. Now, if I don't get that far as raw vegan, excuse me, I'm going to at least incorporate I'm going to mix my diet up, just as I always did. I always mixed it. Some healthy, some unhealthy, some fried, some steamed, some baked, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it so that at least 2 days out of the week, 2, maybe 3 days out of the week, but I'll start with 2, okay? And I'm just going to do raw veggie that day. I'm going to be a raw vegan that day, those days, okay? Also, what else did I want to say real quick? I know there's a lot of skeptics, especially my die-hard meat eaters is probably like, what? So what's that? I ain't eating that. What is that? Some fucking dough? That ain't no meat. I'm real G, or I ain't eating that. That's bird food or rabbit food or whatever. Listen to me. Do some research on your people. Do some research on you. Do some research on your makeup. Okay, when you do that, you will discover why it is best for you to not eat meat. Of course, I'm going to advocate to not eat meat. I have become a vegan. I don't eat meat. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to advocate for what I'm down with. And I'm not just advocating, just like, people want to get on something and start doing something. They just want to run out. They want to try to bring everybody down with them and join, put everybody on the bandwagon with them. No, it's not like one of those kind of things. I advocate on this channel for consciousness, okay, mind, body, and soul consciousness, spiritual, okay, to live the way nature intended for us to live. Nature has provided everything for us here, okay, although they, and you know who I'm talking about when I say they, I'm talking about them, that Caucasian, that Eurasian, okay, them, okay, those descendants of Neanderthal man. They have had us under the influence for so long that, or under the belief that meat is something we need to have a healthy diet because it's needed for protein and things of that nature. The milk and the cheese is needed for calcium. Thus, there goes the meat. Okay? And the truth of the matter is that why would you ever believe anything they gave you was good for you? Why would you ever believe anything they gave your ancestors was good for them? If they were concerned about your health and your well-being, they would not be polluting the air with all these chemtrails, okay, barium, titanium, petroleum, all kind of shit, okay, the pesticides, the herbicides, okay, the serines and all this shit, okay, the organophosphates, all this, okay, they would not be putting the fluoride, sodium fluoride, okay, fluorescenic acid in your water, okay. They would not be doing all these things to you if they were really concerned about your well-being, your health. Okay, injecting the animals. I mean, back in the days, we didn't even know what the fuck an organic section was in the supermarket. We didn't have no organic section, okay, because shit was grown by nature, straight out the ground, the way it was supposed to be. Until they came along and started fucking with shit and wanting to clone shit and do all this and do all that so that they could save money. See, it's never for the benefit of you. It's always been for the benefit of them. Okay? And I just think it's so sad that not enough people, black people, who care about yourself. You don't care about yourself enough to even give it a try. Shit, give it a try. Just try it for 2 days out of a week. Just go 1 day out of a week if you can't stand 2. Try it. Give yourself a try. How about that? You love yourself. You say you love yourself all the time. You hear that. I love me. I love me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a God. I'm a God. My body is my temple. My body is my house. It's my temple, blah, 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 blah. But how much do you really love you? You won't even give it a try to just sit down and eat a fucking salad without drowning it in salad dressing, because the salad dressing is what makes the salad lose its properties and what makes it become harmful to you, okay, or not good for you. Have you read the calories on the back of a fucking salad dressing bottle? That's why I only put a tablespoon, okay, up here on this sandwich, all right, and organic mayonnaise, okay. I think I got like 2 tablespoons of that, all right, on each side, each bread, okay. But I'm older now, brothers and sisters. I had to get conscious. I had to wake up as to what's good for me, all right. I ain't talking about nobody's personal point of views and shit like that. That's not what's going to give me longevity. That's not what's going to see me through this life. That's not what's going to sustain me and keep me fit and keep me healthy. Personal opinions and emotions and all that bullshit. Throw that shit out the fucking window. Excuse my French, but hey, yo, y'all know my motto. This truth seekers. Okay, all that mincing words. If you're tender-hearted, you're weak-hearted, soft-hearted, whatever, you get up off this page. Or go no further, put it like that. So, but listen, because it's time for somebody to get raw with us. Not all that other stuff about, back to Africa and all this other stuff. Yeah, that's all good too, but I'm talking about get raw with us. We fucked up. Our mind has been brainwashed. Our brains have been severely damaged. We have been severely brainwashed. And we fucked up now because we can't see what's good. We can't see the forest in front of us. And we don't know how to see the forest behind the trees anymore. We used to be able to do that because we were in tune with nature. We were in tune with the earth. I know a lot of people will sit back and say, oh, but that was so long ago. You know, those ancestors, our ancestors, they was different. They was built different. Their structure was different. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. No, they weren't. Okay? They were Homo sapiens just like you are. Okay? They were considered modern man just like you are considered modern man. Okay? We're considered modern man, rather. Okay? They were Homo sapiens, Homo sapiens too. Okay? So, you know, and they were more advanced than us and doing a lot more better than us. And first of all, well, where do you think we get the terminology soul food from? I've said in a couple of my videos about how the slave master would give us the worst part of the pig. That was the butt, the intestines. That's where we get chitlins from, hog maws, shit like that. All the shit that clogs up our arteries and gives us high blood pressure and diabetes and, you know, all kind of stuff, gout and whatever else. You know what I mean? At young ages nowadays. It's happening at younger ages now. Okay? Because it's just disgusting what they doing to our food. Okay? But how you think we got that? In the habit of eating stuff like that? Because that's what the slave master fucking gave you. Gave your ancestors. So real talk, for all of y'all, okay, coons, modern day slave in-house niggas or whatever you want to call it, okay, that just refuses to see the right way or the light of day, okay, they gave you what you didn't want. So when you run around here and you talking about, oh, well, you know, that was a long time ago, our ancestors didn't eat like that. Yes, your ancestors did eat like that, and your ancestors ate healthy. They ate only what came from the ground, okay? Meat, when the tests were done genetically, DNA-wise, very little meat was found in their system, okay? This is scientific fact, okay? That's a squash, by the way. All right, summer squash, or not summer squash. What is this? This is delicata squash. Okay, so anyway, enough of that. But listen, you know, because I'm gonna end this so I can go ahead and eat my sandwich, because you know this sandwich is pretty good. I'm about to tear this sandwich up. But you know, excuse my language. I'm not trying to diss nobody. I'm trying to make a point and make a point to you. You have to get. How we ever gonna be prepared for any kind of revolution if we physically not fit? You understand what I'm saying? You got young men nowadays that can't even run down the fucking block. Run down the block to the corner, to the light post, to the tree, without being out of breath. Hold up, yo. Let me get my breath, man. Come on, stop playing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know, it's sad. You know, obesity in this country is at an all-time high. Okay, but back to the soul food thing. Where do you think your soul food came from? The intestines, the insides of the pig. Okay, cow too. Okay, the insides of the pig, the tail, the feet, the ears, all the parts that the slave master didn't want and said was unfit for him to eat. Okay. He gave it to your ancestors, our ancestors, okay? The greens, okay? The turnip greens, the collard greens, the kale, the roughest part of the vegetation. Gave it to your ancestors, our ancestors, okay? When they brought us here, do you think that they brought us here and said, you know what? Give them what they used to eat back home. You know, don't give them that stuff, because they don't eat that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give them a salad. You know, give them some tomatoes and, you know, give them some yams and stuff like that, some squash and some kale or whatever. You know, no, they didn't do that. They gave you what the fuck they didn't want, or they gave you the scraps of their plate. Okay? But mostly they gave you what they didn't want. Okay, they gave you the rough part of the vegetation, like I said. You know, your greens, you know, your kales and all that kind of shit. The shit that they didn't know what to do with. They gave it to you. But us being ingenious, as we are, we went and we put that shit on a pot, on a low simmer, okay, with a little dash of salt and a little dash of pepper, because that's all they gave you for the month supply, okay, or year supply, all right. That's all they gave you, okay. And we went out in that cotton field and we picked that cotton. And by the time we came in that house that late evening from picking cotton all day, those greens had tendered down to a delicious, what is now known as a delicious delicatessen. Okay, it's delicious. Everybody love it. They love it. Okay, love for us to make it for them. Okay, they even making it for themselves. Now you see all this shit, all these cooking shows. When the fuck did this all come about? Because back in slavery days, these crackers act like they ain't know how to fucking pick up a pot, a bowl of water. Now they cooking all over the goddamn place. Okay, and cooking the shit that they gave us because they said it would be fitting or unfit for them to eat. Go figure. But anyway, you know, also, what I want to add before I go is, oh yeah, let me get back to the slave ship. You know what they gave our ancestors? Because our ancestors, most of them didn't eat pork. Because most of them were Muslim. And they just didn't eat pork. Because like I said, meat was not a big part of the African diet. You can look that up. Okay? But, so, they ate pork. I mean, they didn't eat pork, but they what they would give them was they would give them like mashed up black-eyed peas and beans and, you know, pork and the fat, you know what I'm saying, and just a bunch of garbage all mashed up together. Y'all get a chance, look up a movie. It might be here on YouTube. I think it is. But look up a movie or get you the movie called Goodbye to Uncle Tom. And in that movie, they show you exactly what them fucking people was feeding our ancestors, feeding us. And it was some crap, okay? And we've been eating this shit ever since, thinking it's good for us. As though we forgot that man don't love us, don't give a fuck about us. Why would he give you anything to help you? Why would he? Do your homework, okay? And even if you don't want to do your homework, well, I don't have to sit up here and lie to you. There's a plethora of videos here on YouTube where you will hear the same thing. If you really love yourself, my brother, my sister, at least give yourself a fair chance. Don't harm your body if you don't have to. You understand what I'm saying to you? Don't harm your body if you don't have to. If you love bacon, I love bacon. Shit, bacon is delicious. Now, when I was still eating meat, I love bacon. It's delicious. Okay? Hate the smell, the lingering smell of it, and it permeates all through your house and it seeps all in your walls and, you know, take hours for that shit to get out your house. I hate that. You understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't ever much of a fryer because I don't like the smell of fried food too much either. Okay, even though this is a fried vegan chicken sandwich, I'm going to eat this. But you can, that brings me to this. You can also make vegan cutlets with this. Yeah, instead of frying it, after you season it and, you know, make it into seitan or whatever, season it all up, okay, and add your chicken broth and your water to it, you can steam it. Okay, you can steam it, okay, or just boil it like you want to. Slice it up, cut it up however you want to. Once it's cooked, boiled, steamed, and saute it in the pan. Same thing. It tastes just like chicken cutlets. Okay, so, you know, there's another thing. And also what I was saying is that love yourself enough to give yourself a fair chance. Because you can't walk around here talking about how much you love you. You can't walk around here talking about how much you come from gods and queens and kings and gods and goddesses and kings and queens, and you're still treating your body like shit. Now, I'm not saying everything that I put in my body is for the betterment of my body. Okay, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that I am aware. So therefore, I do take the time to incorporate healthy eating into my diet. You ain't got to do it every day. Just try it. You don't know. You might like it. Shit, this shit is good. I'm about to leave y'all for real because I need to finish this sandwich playing around. But anyway, I'm telling you, it tastes like chicken. Y'all saw what it looked like. Looked like chicken and it tastes like chicken. It's amazing. I'm amazed. Okay, even though I ain't gonna mess with it too much because it's wheat gluten. Don't forget, get that substitute wheat gluten if you can. But I just wanted to talk to y'all for a little while, okay? Hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Thank you for giving me your time. And with that being said, I wish you all well. I wish you the best of health and the best and much wealth. Not wealth monetary. Because that's just currency. That ain't nothing but them sucking up our electricity. Okay, with that currency shit. Alright, that's all they doing is stipending our energy rather. Okay? Not electricity, I meant to say energy. Okay, that's all they doing with that money, okay? But I wish you much wealth. Wealth means riches in your life, your health, longevity, love, that heart chakra. That you be surrounded by people that love you, truly love you. People that will never do or say or, just never hurt you. Maybe, I'm not going to say never, but never, do things to bring you down or to take away from your dreams or to take away from your growth. You understand what I'm saying? Surround yourself with those that are constantly uplifting you. Okay? Because if you set the stage for the type of things you want to happen in your life, you send out, you transmit that kind of energy out into the universe, that's what will come back to you. Okay? And if by chance that's not what's coming to you, you need to reevaluate. What are you doing to yourself? What are you doing? What's going on in your world? Okay? And think about what you're eating. You are what you eat. If you're eating a bunch of junk, what the fuck you think you're going to feel like and what you think you're going to attract? Junk, you're going to attract another motherfucker that don't give a damn about themselves. And then the cycle will continue. Okay? But if you care about yourself, you will attract people that care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? It just happens that way. All right? That's the energy that you transmit. All right? So with that being said, brothers and sisters, let me get up out of here, eat my sandwich. Hope y'all enjoyed the video on how I made it. Remember, look for that substitute wheat gluten, the gluten-free. Okay? Substitute gluten-free vital wheat gluten substitute. I believe that's what it's called. Look it up, find out where you can get it. And with that being said, I'm going to eat my sandwich because I know it's cold. But I know it's still good. Still got more over there on the stove, okay, for later. All right, so with that being said, Ashe.